where I would like you to collaborate with everyone in the team. So even in the last team, this is what happened, and everyone were able to communicate with every other team member, and they were able to, like, right now everyone were able to send their interview recordings to the other team members, so that one person, if they're getting the questions within that interview, the other person will get 30 to 40% of the same questions. Because of the recording, we were able to discuss on the interview questions and how to answer them, and what are the mistakes that they are doing. Okay, so all these types of questions and all these types of options will be available within our training program. Okay, so I would like to call in everyone. Please give your introduction, just quick 1 minute introduction. But after you tell your name with a starting letter, you should say some adjective, like I am versatile Vajrang, and so you should say something starting with your name before, and then you should say your name. Okay? Yes. So let's start with Praveen, because Praveen is ready, I guess.
Uh, yeah, I am Praveen present.
Pleasant Praveen. Okay. Yeah, you seem to be so pleasant. I can understand that. Yes. So can we have Shyam? Shyam, guys, everyone need to talk, because in a meeting everyone should talk. We cannot deny everyone, or we cannot stop everyone. Everyone should go ahead and talk. Yep. So yeah, I think Soumya can go ahead. Take the honors.
I'm Super Soumya.
So
I'm
Soumya,
from
yep.
Canada, and I am a beginner in UiPath, and I'm looking for jobs, and yeah, that's it about me. Currently, I'm a homemaker. I'm looking for jobs in UiPath.
So now you're not getting a salary, but I hope you will definitely get a salary.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Praveen, you didn't give introduction to the team.
Yeah, this is Praveen Bhaskar. So I am from Ohio, US, and currently I'm looking for a job change in UiPath as a UiPath developer. I have done some certifications like UiPath Advanced RPA and UiPath Associate as well.
Okay.
So main goal for learning this course is I need to have exposure on the real time projects,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can able to crack the interviews without any issues. There are some
Cool.
questions which are all asked how do you handle the production issues. So there I used to get issues. So I need to learn from here.
Cool. So let's go with Ramya. Guys, if you can turn on your cameras, please go ahead and turn on. I would
Sorry,
like to.
I'll do from tomorrow. Yeah.
No, no, not you, Ramya. I
Okay.
totally understand,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to add a together mode so that everyone can see each other. Yes, Ramya, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I can say I'm right, Ramya, so that I have taken the right decision to start my career.
Sure, sure. You absolutely, that's the
Yeah,
right decision.
I'm a homemaker, so
Mm-hmm,
I want to start my career.
mm-hmm.
So I need new experience.
Okay.
So I'm a year beginner. I need to learn. I have to put all my hard work. Yeah,
Too much of motivation in the team, I guess.
sure.
Okay. Let's
Thank you.
go with. Thank you so much, Ramya. Ganesh.
Hello.
Yeah, Ganesh. Hello.
Hi, my name is Ganesh Sole. I'm from
You missed
Pune.
you missed something.
Yeah, sorry. I'm Super Ganesh.
Super Ganesh can't be taken because that's taken already by Soumya, and that word should start from the first letter of your name.
Okay. I'm Genius Ganesh.
You missed Ganesh. Okay. Thanks.
I am from Pune, Maharashtra, India.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I have actually I have 10 years of experience in this industry, but I'm working on a different platform
Okay.
like VB6, then C Sharp. Then 2 years I work on SAP as well.
Mm-hmm.
And in late 2019, I have done UiPath certification, but I didn't get any chance to work on any live projects.
Okay.
So
Oh, got it.
now when I'm switching jobs, then it is necessary to have some live experience. That's why I have joined this class.
Excellent, Ganesh. Ganesh, if possible, please turn on the camera. And guys, this complete meeting will be recorded, and this will be shared in YouTube. But that will be a private share. Only the members in this team with the registered emails can access these recordings. No one else. Okay. So all the recordings or all the meetings will be available. So we have Ganesh joining the chair next to me. Okay. Thank you so much, Ganesh, for the honor. Next. It's good to have you have an experienced person within the team, so you can guide us. Even if I say something wrong to the team, you can guide them, or you can guide me directly.
Yeah, sure, no
Right?
problem.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ganesh. Yes. Who's sitting on the right or left to me?
Next, I would like to go. Vajran.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
It's Supreme Sham.
Supreme Shyam. Hi, Shyam.
Okay. In the industry, right, I do have like 15 years of experience, but with respect to testing, test automation, and so on. Um, I have UiPath certification, but from real time experience, I don't have anything. Uh, Out of interest, I have learned and I have done the certification, but with respect to project experience, I'm looking more on this one. If I can do at least a 3 or 4 tasks, right, project tasks, then I should be good enough to give interviews, and maybe I can crack on as a UiPath developer and so on.
I suspect that you can go as a UiPath developer, but I definitely see you as a project manager or team lead. You can go ahead as a team lead even after this training. So what happens in an actual project will be trained. So that's the reason. Even if you can lead a team within the current members, and if you can guide them, your experience will definitely help them. Looking forward for
Sure,
you to meet
sure,
them.
sure.
Okay. So
Yeah,
your name is? Sorry.
Sham.
Shyam. Okay, Shyam. Next, Manoj Singh Reddy. Did we complete? No, I guess.
Yeah, this is Magnificent Manas. I have
Magnificent or magnificent? I didn't get that.
Magnificent.
Magnificent. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I have 2+ experience in IT field.
Okay,
I recently moved into the RPA.
okay,
I just want to explore more topics on UiPath, so I joined.
okay. So let's make it quicker now because we are already 10 minutes up. And today we will be covering the RE framework. The first class will be RE framework. The reason is I would like to start with RE framework so that on the after the first class, the second day would be the actual coding part. So I would like everyone to have the complete understanding of RE framework. Okay, so let's go ahead with Maha. Did you complete, Maha? Just give a quick introduction. Maha. Okay, Maha, I'm unable to hear you. So I'm removing you from the meeting. Please go ahead and rejoin with the audio. Thank you. So yes, Pragati Arora. Hi, Pragati.
Hi everyone, this is Pragati Arora.
Pragati.
I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I have around 15 years of experience, but I have worked in automation, but it has been quite few years. I have not worked on to automation. I have been mainly in integration space and UAT space, and started with RPA, but I just got out of track. But luckily, based on my past experience, I could clear the interview. I'm starting with Capgemini as a lead, and I think this training just came at the right time so that I can go in the right direction.
So I hope people next to you are the members who are going to provide you or give you a next opportunity. So please keep in touch because we have like a very good experience of experienced people, and glad to have you here, Pragati. So
Same
let's
here, Chand. I have been following you since long time, and I really want to learn from you. Yeah,
definitely.
I have less experience in automation than you.
I take it as a appraisal from my end. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah. So let's go with Sundaravali.
Hey, hi, Vajran. Good morning. Actually, this is sincere Sundarali. I can say that. And I have 5 years experience in WebLogic, and I have moved my career to RPA UiPath, and I have completed advanced level of certification in UiPath. And but I was searching for job, but I didn't get through any interview, so that's why I would like to learn again. So just I want to refresh my way path again. So you're the right person to learn from you, so that's why I have joined this course. Thank you so much.
Glad to have you here, Sundaravali. And Uma Surabhi Uma Devi.
Yeah, hi everyone. It's unique Uma because I'm thinking unique from everyone. So I do have 6 years of experience and 2.5 years in RPA. Currently, I'm working with RPA. So that's all about myself.
Okay. So we already have few members who are already working in RPS space and join the training. I'm very glad to have you. And behind me, may I know who's this? The one with the yellow t-shirt. Madam, I cannot, I don't know your name. Please, what's your name? Okay. Can I find the name on the face? No, I cannot. Okay. Did anyone miss? I think okay, I think Maha have joined. Maha, can you please talk? No? Please keep your audio on so that you can discuss, or please rejoin again. So Prashant, please can you please give your introduction?
Hi, this is bot expert Prashant. I have
Bot
total
Express. Okay.
I have total 5 year experience.
Okay.
Currently, I'm working in Bharti Airtel as a senior business analyst.
Okay.
Actually, I want to enhance my skill. That's why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent, Prashant. So a wide range of people with wide range of skills and wide range of experiences. So glad to have you all here, and I hope after this training you definitely will sure be able to understand the complete concepts in the RPA life cycle, and you'll be able to work ahead with any project that can come in within your timeline of the career, I would say. So yes, I would like to share my screen with so we'll be using most of the Teams accessories, I would say. First thing is together mode that's completed. So I hope everyone turns on their camera maybe later, and we can see everyone next to each other. So let's go ahead and see. So how many of you have the access um, for Teams right now? Because I have sent you the invitation with the registered email. You can register, and if you can see, there is a. Let me just quickly show you. Yes. So I'm trying to share my screen. Let me know once you are able to see it. Windows and yeah. So let me know once you are able to see it, please.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Okay, fine. So this is batch 2, and I have sent invitation for each and every member. If I haven't sent, please let me know. I will send it immediately. And everyone should have access for this. The main reason is I'll be posting out the Teams meetings, and I will also be posting questions, interviews, how this training will happen. Everything will be available in this particular channel. And this is the previous channel. Just to give you a gist on people who are collaborating. So all the team members collaborated here, and we have GitHub and files available for us, certifications, interview questions, how are we taking the interview, and all. Everything will be done only in Teams. So this is the only collaboration platform that we are going to use. So please go ahead and register with the emails that you registered for the training program, and you will be able to have the access. Okay. And yeah, how many of you logged in with? Sorry, how many of you have logged in with Teams registered email? Can you please raise the hand? Praveen, 1. Pragati, 2. Ganesh. Okay, you should already be seeing this in your Teams channel. Uma Devi. Yep, thank you, Uma. So Ganesh Singh Reddy. So please go ahead and check them. If you don't see it, let me know. Okay. Fine.
I'm not seeing it. This is Sundaravali here.
Yeah, Sundaravali.
I'm not seeing.
Okay.
that
So what we
update.
can do is let's continue with the training. Last 5 to 10 minutes, we will work on that. Okay.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So right now I'm trying to share Microsoft whiteboard. Everyone will have the access to work on that. So just let me know once you are able to do that. So everyone who registered will be able to access it easily. So please go ahead and check it once. Okay. Now, how many of you don't know anything about UiPath? I guess the answer should be no one. But yes, anyone who don't know anything about RPA or anything about UiPath. Okay. I take the silence as no, and let me continue. Continue using. Next. Okay. Now, how many of you know about RE framework? Surabhi, Uma Devi, please. You can unmute and talk. Just say unmute and say I know your name and I know, and then you can mute again. So 7 members. I think there is a good team now who already knows this. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many of you are aware of what are the states and transitions in RE framework? What is a state? What is a transition? Are you aware of it or not?
There are 4 states and 7 transitions in RE framework.
Okay.
So like I know the basic understanding, but I have not really worked on it.
That should be fine. Please go ahead and tell what are those.
Initial state and the transaction, get transaction and process transaction and the end state.
Initiation. Okay, so it means initialization, right?
Yeah.
Pragati, Aurora, I haven't worked on it. Okay, that should be fine, Pragati. So please go ahead and check it from here. Okay, node grid, add a low node grid. Okay. So yes. So let's take. I'm sorry. So let's take these as our states, initiation phase, and what else do you have? Pragati, you can talk, Pragati. That should be fine. Oh, sorry, Pragati, not Pragati. Who's telling? Soumya, right?
Yeah. Initialization, get
Okay.
transaction, process transaction, and the end process state.
Transaction. Okay. Process transaction. Okay. Process transaction. And transaction, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
state.
Yeah, end process.
Okay, this is not process transaction, this is process state. Yeah. So let's play a game. I would like everyone to be joining these states, and you need to play this game. Okay. So what this game meant is, I will give you a set of rules, and you need to play this game according to those rules. Okay. First thing is initiation team should run only once in the beginning of the program. Okay. And the second rule for initiation state is it should send its roles to transaction. Okay. So
Sorry,
let's
Vijay,
add.
are you sharing anything?
Yes, I'm sharing that in the Microsoft Teams and the whiteboard. If you are not able to see, let me share it again.
Thank
you. Yeah. Can you just let me know if you are able to see it now?
Not whiteboard as of now.
Okay.
No whiteboard currently.
Okay. Earlier you have seen whiteboard?
I have seen, but I think it was just stuck at one place and couldn't move.
Okay, let me just check. Okay. Let's share a whiteboard again. I think you should be able to see the whiteboard. Open. Let me know if you are able to see it.
Yeah, this
no,
is mine now.
I'm not able to see.
No, I'm not able to see it.
Yeah, now I can see. Now I can see.
That is because people who joined as a guest, they might be having an issue. Please just check that. Okay. And right now, everyone should have the access within the team. Okay. And they can add or they can collaborate. So I'm sharing the link with everyone. Just go ahead and see. Okay, Sundaram Balaji. I'm sharing that in the Teams link. You can please open that, and you can also participate in this particular whiteboard. So this is a list. So let's use this list as initialization. And let's copy this and paste it. So what is the second one that we have? Get transaction, right?
Data.
Get transaction data. Okay. Let's make it a bit smaller. Yep. And let's paste it again. Yep. So what else do we have? Process state.
Process transaction.
Okay. And what is the other one? End state, right?
Yeah. End process.
End process. End process will be on the left side, if you remember. So end process. So don't think too much on what are all these and how are we working with this. but just think that these are a set of rules where we need to work and where we need to play this game. Okay, so let's add team members here. So tell me a name. Please don't make me call the names because I just need to go back and see each and every time. Yeah, Pragati, you are in the initialization state. Okay, you are in the initialization team. Sundaravali. Okay, and Uma Devi, you are also in the initiation phase. Next, in the get transaction phase, I would like to add Praveen. Praveen, you're there?
Yeah, I am here. Yeah.
Praveen, okay. Praveen. Then Soumya. Prashant. Okay, process state will be Maha. Ganesh. And Manoj. So, okay, let's continue with Ramya as well. So, process state has more members. Okay, and process state, let's add Shyam. Shyam, good to go with the end process?
Yes.
Sonam and Balaji.
Yeah.
Sonam, can you please unmute and talk?
Yes, Vijay. Yes.
Okay, that's great. So these are the rules that I would like to add. Okay. Process or execution starts with initialization. Okay. Then it sends data or passes the role to get transaction. Okay. Next, get transaction must pass the role to process, or get transaction can also send to end state. Sorry, getting this or no? Yes, no, all right. Please tell.
Yes.
Just take everything. I think it's tougher to see here. So let's just add it. Okay. So initiation state, so init members, you can transfer your roles to init and get transaction and end process. Get transaction can transfer their roles to process and end state. End state only accepts responsibilities, but it cannot send the data to anything. Okay. Process state, it can send data to init, process to get transaction, process to. Okay, there are only two ways where you can send it: process to get transaction, process to init. Okay, so here are my inputs. The inputs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and I have one exception or one rules. If number divided by 2 equal to 0, then success. Okay, and if number divided by 2 equal to is not equal to 0, then fail. This is BRE, business rule exception. The last thing, if number itself is equal to 5, don't process. Okay. So these are the rules that we need to take in place. So now, one more additional point that I would like to add. So initiation, from initiation to which item can we send? Get transaction. From get transaction to end process we can send. And from get transaction to process state we can send. And initiation to get end process state to get, process state to initialization. Okay. So I will be the start of this process. Okay, I'm very bad in mouse, using my mouse. Okay, I'm starting. So initialization state should start the program. Okay, and Uma Devi, can you please explain your roles?
Yeah, in the initialization state, we will read all the inputs at one time only. So
Okay.
I'll read all the data, whatever the inputs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll read all at a time and I'll pass one by one to the next state.
Okay. So what are you doing right now, Uma? So are you reading everything?
I'm just reading. Yeah, I'm just reading everything.
Okay. So let's go with. So do we did we miss anyone who are not added to the team? Who are not added to the task? Please tell your name. I didn't get your name. Anyone? Did I miss? Ganesh. Ganesh. Okay.
Hi, you missed my name.
Tell me your name, please.
Yeah, Surbhi. Surbhi.
Okay, we have 2 Surbhis in the team now. Okay. Great. So yes, Pragati, did you understand your role? All you need to do is you need to just read the data and keep it ready for the next items to process.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sundarvalli, what did you do now, or what is your task?
Just reading the data, the same thing. Getting processed. Yeah.
Okay. So can you please read out the data?
So the data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. And you're sending it to whom within the get transaction? You can pick a name and you can send.
Okay, Praveen, please. Yeah.
Praveen.
Yeah.
So Praveen, so your task is to read the data. Okay. Your task is to get only one item out of the complete list of items that you got from the initiation state. Your task is to get only one item and you can send it to the process state.
Okay. Yeah, I will pick number 2.
You cannot pick like that, Praveen. You need to start picking from 1.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I will pick 1. Yeah.
Okay, you'll pick 1?
Yeah.
Okay, if you are picking 1, so whom are you going to give it to? So are you going to end the process or are you going to process the state? Going to send it to process state?
Divided by 2, not it will
You
be.
need to go with 1. You see, your task is only to give one item to process state. Don't worry about anything else. That's not your work.
Okay, I will give to Ganesh.
Ganesh. Okay. So Ganesh.
Okay.
Yes. So Ganesh, I think I have added you in multiple items.
Yeah.
So
Mistake 2 times.
Yeah. So let me remove you from here. Yep. So Ganesh, you are given a task. Okay, these are the rules that you need to follow.
Okay.
So the input given from Praveen is
1.
1.
Number 1.
Okay. So what is 1 now?
number 1 divided by 2 is not equal to 0. So the process will output will be a fail. So
Okay. Yeah, please continue. Whatever you want to talk, please talk.
So I think I will go to then again go to the get transaction data for next item.
So one, you are saying that one is failure.
Failed. Yeah.
One is it a business rule exception or a system exception?
No, it is not business exception. It will be system exception.
Okay. So now the question is, do you know the difference between a system exception and a business rule exception?
As we specified in rule, if number is equal to 5, then don't process. This is a business rule exception.
Okay. Even for 2, we have given a rule, right?
Yeah. For fail or breach. No, I'm not sure for this if it will be a business or application.
You can ask your team members, Ganesh. I'm not stopping you.
Okay. Can you inform me?
Hi, this is Maha. So for the number 1, it's business rule exception.
So number 1 is business rule exception. May I know the reason why?
It has error with the data, so it is business rule exception. If there is any problem with the application or system, then it is system rule exception.
So when do we have system exception? When we don't have resources to complete our work, that's when we will have a system exception. For example, if we are working on an SAP application and SAP application suddenly closes and we are not able to process further any items, then that's an system exception. But here we have all the data. We are telling the robot, or we are telling a robot not to process this particular item. Okay. Yep. So Mahat, thank you so much. You got it right. And you can, so Ganesh or Maha, please send it. Where are you sending the next, sending the transaction to?
Next time sending.
Okay. Yeah, proceed.
Yeah, sorry. Now we will go next to the get transaction data for our next item to process.
Okay. So why will you go into get transaction data for next item?
As we have processed this item and we don't have any next item to process, so we will go for get transaction data for the next item.
Okay. So from get transaction data, whom do you want to select?
Soumya.
Soumya, please unmute and talk.
Yeah, I'll give the number. I'll get the number 2 and give it to process state. I'll give it to Ramya.
Ramya, okay. So Ramya.
Sorry, can you tell the number again?
2. The number 2.
Yeah. Then I'll check for if number divided by 2 divided by 2 is 0. So the result is success. Then I'll move to the end process.
You will move to the end process. So how many of you agree? But Ramya, you don't have any connection with end process, if you see.
Yes. Okay, then I'll get back to the get transaction team.
So whom do you want to give it to?
Prashant.
Prashant, yeah, Prashant.
Okay, if the number is 2, then again I send to the process state.
Why are you sending 2 again? Because 2 is already processed.
Okay, then it go to end process.
Why should you go to end process? We have multiple items, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When will you go to end process? Prashant, your task is to pick up the next item and send it to process state. That's it, nothing else.
Okay. The number is 2, right?
Number 2 is completed already.
Number 2 is completed.
Mhm.
The number, if the number is 3, then it will go to the
Prashant, don't
and
go out
it-
of your scope. Don't go out of your scope. Okay. What get transaction data will do? You can ask your team members if you want. What's your task exactly?
We have to just get the number from the initialization stage. Just get it and give it to the process state. That's it.
okay. Then I put it to the process state.
Yeah.
To whom in the process state?
It's go to Surbhi.
Surbhi? Yeah. Okay.
So the
Surbhi.
number will be 3, and if we divide it by 2, so it will not equal to 0. So it will be fail. So it will have we will have business rule exceptions. So so we have to go to we have to go to again get transaction state.
You can pick up names, Surbhi. That's fine.
So
And if you observe properly, initiation state and end process state are still idle. They don't know what to do because the current process is in get transaction process state. Okay.
Okay.
Observe where things are moving on. End process state will come at the end. Initiation state will come in the beginning. Okay. So yes, Surbhi, yes, go ahead.
So
Whom are you going to give? Pick a name, Surbhi. That's fine.
Soumya.
Soumya. Okay. Soumya.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get the number 4 and give it to Manoj.
Yeah.
Get a number 4. Okay.
4 divided by 2 is 0 is success, and again it go to the get transaction state. It's a success.
Okay. So you need to pick a number.
Yeah, 4. And so Prashant.
Wait. Why are you picking picking number 4?
No, I got a number 4 from the Soumya.
Okay. Okay. Just
I
a second.
take 4 divided by 2 is 0.
Okay. Got it. So my end wrong. Okay. 4 is so this is successful.
Yeah, it's success.
Okay.
And going
so,
to get transaction state to Prashant.
Okay. Prashant.
Okay, then I will go to the end process.
Why will you go to end process, Prashant? Why are you in a hurry to go to end process? So end process will happen only when there are no more items to process. Okay.
Okay.
So Prashant, you already have data from the initiation state, and initiation state gave you these list of items 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And till now, your team have completed till 4, and they gave the data to process state. And now your task is to give the next item only. Check if there is next item, give it to process state. If there is no item, then go to end process state.
Okay, got it. Then I will go to the process state. Okay, I'm giving to Ganesh.
Ganesh, okay.
Okay, can you please tell the number again?
It's 5.
5.
Okay.
5 divided by 2 is not equal to 0. So there
Sorry
will be
to interrupt. Can I talk once?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a rules that if the number is 5, don't process, right?
So the rule is for process state, not for get transaction.
Yeah, after get transaction, it's moving to process, right? We need to process or
So
yeah, I have a doubt.
So who is talking now?
Yeah, Manoj is speaking.
Manoj. Okay, Manoj, you're from process state. So you tell me, if the rule is already there that don't process, will you process it or not?
No, I don't process.
Okay, and the output will be
Yeah,
business rule exception.
yeah, business rule exception. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, pick up the next person, please.
Yeah, as we don't process, so now we will go to get transaction data set again for the next item.
Okay.
So I will go to now Praveen.
Okay, Praveen.
Yeah. Yeah, now I will be picking number 6 and I will pass it to Maha.
To
for
Maha.
processing.
Maha.
Yeah. So number 6 divided by 2 is success. So it will be processed successfully, and it will move to get transaction state. So I'll
Okay.
move to Soumya.
Soumya. Okay, Soumya.
I'll give number 7 to Shurbi.
Number 7 to Surbi. Okay.
So number 7 divided by 2. So it is fail. So business rule exception. So we have to go to get transaction state. So we'll give it to Prasant.
So 7 is a business rule exception, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Prashant.
Okay. Next number is 8.
Okay.
Then it will process to the process state.
Okay.
I'm giving to the Surbi.
Okay.
So number is completely divided by 2. We have to take next data.
I'm sorry. Yep. I'm back. So 8 is completed, and who with whom the process right now?
So I will give it to Soumya.
Soumya. Okay, Soumya.
Okay.
Let's
I
see.
have no items in the queue, so I'll go to end process.
Okay. And whom are you giving in the end process?
In process, Sonam.
Sonam. Sonam, what do you want to do?
Yes, yes, as we know, like data is completed and we are in the end process, then I will close all the applications, those are open, and yes, it will close all the applications.
Excellent. So, were you able to understand this particular game with the rules or not? Tell me.
Yes, that's right.
So, everyone have their own rules, their own set of responsibilities, and you're not going anywhere out of your scope. So, the process state is to just process the data, whatever it got, and send, ask for a next data. Other than that, it does nothing. Okay? And in the same way, if you see, initiation state ran only once. So in this same example, let's say that if there is, if it is 2, then there is a system exception. So let's restart the process. But instead of having this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's have only 2 items, 1 and 2. Okay, I'm starting the process and I'm giving it to Uma Devi.
What version?
So I started the process again, Uma, and you can initiate. Inputs are 1 and 2.
Bhujanga, your voice is not clear for me. Can you please repeat it again?
Okay, so Pragati, can you take it up?
Yeah, so we will initialize here the variables 1 and 2 in the initialization, and then
Okay.
I give that number to the get transaction.
Okay, so you picked up all the data that you want to process and given to get transaction. Okay, now get transaction. To whom did you give it to?
So I give to Prashant.
Prashant. Okay, Prashant, please go ahead.
Okay. I just pass to the process state.
Okay, what are you going to pass?
Number 1.
Okay, to whom?
It's to Maha.
Maha? Yeah, Maha.
So it will fall in business rule exception case.
Fine. Can you send it back?
Yeah, so it will go to get transaction state. Here I'll give it to Praveen.
Praveen, I think Praveen, yeah, Praveen, go ahead.
Yeah, currently I have the transaction number 2. So I will ask Manoj to execute that transaction.
Okay. So Manoj,
Yeah, it's 2 divided by 2 is 0, and again pass to the get transaction state.
you failed,
It's
Manoj.
success.
I asked one of your team member to help you.
So here the rule is for number 2, it is system exception. In that case, it will move to initialization state.
Exactly. So if there is any exception while processing system exception, then it will go back to which state?
Initialization.
So who answered this point?
Maha.
Maha. So Maha, whom are you giving the opportunity to in the initialization?
I'll give to Pragati.
Pragati.
So I will initialize it again where the system exception has happened. So yeah, it will go to the transaction again.
Okay. So Pragati, if you remember, only in the first run, we need to initialize the data, not in every run.
Yeah, right. But the
Okay.
system exception has happened, right?
System
So it
exception
will
has
come back to
happened.
the same state.
Initiation state, but
Yeah.
you should not initialize any data. You should keep applications ready. That's it.
Right.
Whatever applications that need to that we use in the process, you need to have them ready, but you should not reinitialize the data. Like you should not start again from one.
So it should do it.
Okay, so what it will, I understand what you are saying, but at the same time, how that data will be, we are not initializing, but it's just that it will be, application will be opened in the same same status,
Exactly.
like, that it's able to process the data where it,
Exactly.
where the system exception has happened.
So if there is system exception, then we are rebooting the system. It means that, okay, if I have a notepad that need to be open, I will just open it and keep it. Your task is only to open and keep, not to work on anything. You just need not think about what others will do.
Okay.
Okay. So just initialize and give it to whom?
Praveen.
Praveen. Okay, Praveen, what's your task?
Yeah, currently I have the transaction number 2. So
why do we have the transaction number 2? Transaction number is already 2 is already completed through the system exception, right?
yeah, it is again retried, given that the number of retry.
Exactly. So I haven't initialized any retries. Retry is 0.
Okay. So currently I can give this transaction number 2 to Ganesh.
But you don't have any data, Praveen.
Oh,
How can you give?
yeah.
Initialization doesn't provide any data to you.
Yeah, if there is no data, it's in state, in process. So I will give
Vajran,
this.
since no data, right? I think it comes to end process after get.
Exactly. So after
So
get,
it will be in loop.
no, it will not be in loop.
Yeah,
Since
in case
there
if
is
it
no
doesn't give
data.
to.
Yep. Since it doesn't have any data to give it to process state, it has the access. So if you see, get transaction data can send to end state when it doesn't have any data to send to process state.
Actually, Vajran, I have one question here. This is
Go ahead.
Sundravalli. Actually, in initiation state itself, it can go to end process, right? So why do we need to go to get transaction again if there is no data or system exception?
Yes. So initialization state, we are not checking any data until we write a query or until we write a code stating that, okay, if there is no data, go to end process. So initialization will throw only exception when there is an application exception. So if it is not able to initialize the items or applications that it need to initialize, that's when it will go into end process state. Remaining states, it will always go to success.
Okay.
Okay.
Vajran, can I add one point here?
Yes, please.
Let's say in initialization, right? When we are connecting to some Excel sheet to fetch the data, and that data is not present, I think it goes into the end transaction directly from initiation. Since
Okay.
there are no records
Hmm.
to process or to give it for
But
get
who
transaction.
is checking that? Who is checking that there are no transactions?
Yeah, get transaction data is there that will check the data. When we'll not go to the get transaction data, how we'll check in initialization? We are not checking the data.
Exactly. So initialization will not check the data.
Okay.
Okay. So initialization will only pick the data in the first run. Okay. Only when the program starts in the first run, only it will pick the data. Whenever there is system exception, it is going back to initialization state. It will just open the application. It will not reinitialize all the data.
So the point is like if there are no items uh, to pick in the initialization, then also it goes to get transaction. Is that
Of
right
course, it will
understanding?
go into get transaction state.
And from get transactions is no records, it comes to end transaction immediately.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the RE framework that we have discussed till now. And I'm not sure how many of you were able to understand it earlier, but now I want you to explain what's happening in this process. Okay. So if you see initialization state, this is the first run. And if you see the first run, it is executing only when there is config, when the config is nothing. And when will we have config as nothing? Config will be nothing only when we start it on the first run. Or if we start it, that's when the program has no config. But once the first run is completed, we will have config data. Config data in the sense you can take it as a dictionary or some kind of data that's used to run the process. But when we are coming back, if it will come and check if there is any data in the config, since there is already data, it will not reinitialize the process. It will not execute this particular first run. Okay, understand this logic, and initialization will still happen. All the applications will still happen. But if there is any error within these steps, then we will go into end process directly. Okay. Now, I want Balaji. Balaji, can you explain me the process? Because I know that you didn't have a chance to play the game, but I want you to explain the process.
Okay. So you want me to explain the complete RE framework for the particular state?
It's fine. You can give it a try.
Okay. So as we discussed earlier, the initialization process where all the applications has been initialized, and by reading the data from the config file, so it will be executed on only once. So once all the applications and the data readed, and that will be pushed into the get transaction state. So in that get transaction state, we are just downloading the data from the initialization state, and we are passing it to the process transaction. In that process transaction, whatever the business rules and whatever the core work we have implemented on the coding, that will be executed in the process transaction. Here we have three kinds of exception. One is two kinds of exception and one success, which is a system exception, business exception, and the success. So if the process is successfully done, and it will be like noted as a success, and it will go to the initialization state, and it will pick up the next process, then it will go into the same flow. So if there is any business exception, business exception is nothing but a rule based. So as per our requirement, we do have some rules that have to be followed in the process transaction. If that breaches the condition, then definitely that will mark as a business exception. So in case of business exception, it will mark as an exception, and it will search for the next item from the get transaction. So if it is a system exception, like if the application,
Balaji, take a pause. Take a pause.
Yeah.
Okay. I want someone else to continue. So can we have? I'm not sure whom I will pick. So Inky Pinky Pongy, Ganesh. Ganesh.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ganesh, please continue with the explanation.
When the process, when the execution is started, the initialization state, we will read the check
No,
for
no,
the config
Ganesh,
file.
you should not start from the beginning. The proper handover is not happening here. So Balaji, please hand over at the exact state, please.
Okay, Ganesh, I have explained until the system exception. So we have to continue from the system exception. So what will happen after the system exception occur?
Okay, sorry. When a system exception will happen in process transaction state, then the control will go to the initialization state. So the initialization will check for the config file as config is already there. So it will initiate all the application that are being used in the process state. Then the control will again go to the get transaction data. Then get transaction data will check if any item is there in the queue for it is pending. If it found any item, then it will again will be transferred to the process transaction state. Process will complete the execution as per the rules mentioned.
Okay.
If it is success, then it will again go to the
If there
get
is no
transaction
data, if there is no data from get transaction data, what will happen?
If there is no data in get transaction data, then it will go to the end process state.
Exactly. So that's
in
the
process
simplest way that I can say. I hope everyone understood. Please, raise the hand. You can use the chat and let me know if you are able to understand this or not. I will be available since the time is completed. It's 3 minutes more, or we extended for 4 more minutes. So I would like to stop the session. So how many of you are able to understand it? Please raise the hand. And others, if you didn't understand, please. You can also use clap, love, smileys. You can also use those if you want. That's fine. Absolutely fine for me. Okay. And Manoj, you didn't understand? Pragati, Ramya,
I
Sonam.
understand.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm clear.
You're clear. Okay. Sonam is clapping. Thank you so much, Sonam. Okay. So that's it from this particular training for today's session. So in the tomorrow's session, I will be giving you access for GitHub, and I will be giving you out a use case, and I will try to add you to the team so that I can guide you properly. So what I want from you is in the chat right now, write your name, what is your total experience, and what is your UiPath experience. So I'm writing mine. Just you can copy that. 8 years of total experience, and I have 6+ years of UiPath experience. So just write this so that I can form teams properly. Pragati is typing in. Just complete this activity and we can take a leave. So tomorrow will be an off. This is the first day of the training, and we'll have 6 days a week, daily 1 hour training session. And I think on the next second week or the third week we'll have Ganesh Chaturthi, a holiday. So just go ahead and check it out. Okay. RP beginner, that's great. Soumya 10, Vali 50 beginners. Okay. Manoj 21. So, Pragati, are you able to understand this? That's what we need.
Bajrang, I'm able